All right, so not much time between these two games, with the last game going to Golden Point. But this is the 2024 Central West 16 Division 2 Stirling. And we've got the Greenacre Tigers and the St Christopher Saints. And this one, we saw the Saints come through in the semis. There's 6 tries to 4 on that occasion, 28-24. And Greenacre winning earlier in the year when they met in round 12, 16-14. That was 3 tries each. So came down to kicking. So the Tigers are going to kick off. And a few little changes to the Tigers in the lead up to this one, with a pretty serious injury in a semi-final. So the back line has had to be rearranged. But Coach Ahmed Homsi pretty confident that the side can repeat the dose. And Jimmy Whitney for the Saints suggesting that they give away a bit in size. They've just got to play to their strengths, do what they did successfully a couple of weeks ago. And if they do that, they can get the job done. So we aren't too far away. Last game going to Golden Point, with Mounties running out 13-12 winners. That was in the Mortimer division. And still after this, we've got these 16 ones to come. Lewis will be back for that game. And then Lewis and I both will be at the Open Men's tomorrow. So plenty of action in the Parramatta Leagues. So we aren't too far away from kickoff. Liam O'Brien is our referee. And he blows time on. Well, the Tigers may have jumped, but straight away it is the Saints working the ball out from their own end. And we're watching for young Jack Campbell in the headgear at fullback, lightning fast on his feet. Let's see if he gets involved early. And also Reece Parmita and Finn Benson will be asked to do a lot too in the halves, running this side. So they're working their way out of their own end as Hanny gets them 33 metres out from their own line. I'll come short side. Benson over the top. Kicks deep and catches Yaya just out of position. And he's able to reel that one in and get it back to the 30 before he's met and tackled. Good kick chase. It's the Tigers through Omar Chakari getting out over the 30. And they'll go to the right this time. And that's TJ Kololo. Plays on the right edge. Back through the centre. And the Tigers making a good fist of it. And this is Paddy Chatter getting up to the 40. Still a couple of tackles left in the set. They'll go through the middle. And Omar Hebus inside the 30. Plays it on last. They go out to Alameddine, who puts the ball up high. There's a very strong chase. Here comes the fullback. But Jack Campbell beaten to the ball on that occasion. And Farre reeling that one in for Saints. So now, what have the forwards got for the Saints? They do give away a bit in size to the big Tigers pack. But this is Callum Gidney getting up to the 30. Need some of the big forwards to get involved here. And again, only a couple of metres on offer as they push out 35 metres out from their own line. Ball comes to Finn Benson again. And he goes over the top. It's out on the full. Now Benson saying that he was hit in the air. Referee doesn't see it. And now we've got a couple of players chest to chest, including Benson and also Hardy Chatter. Referee's not going to get called into that, and we're going to see the Tigers with the ball. So he was a dummy half. He goes towards the centre, and this is Bill. Bill Obeid gets the ball away. They're going to go along the back line. Still pushing through is TJ. And unfortunately for the Tigers, good attacking opportunity, but the ball just going down. As Kalolo got through, was unable to get the ball away, or cleanly anyway. And Saints get lucky there. Kick out on the full, and the Tigers can only hold it for a couple of tackles. So, Saints, Benson's going to feed the scrum. As the wind starts to get a little bit stronger, and the cloud covers come over as well. Quite a warm day earlier, in the mid-20s. As the Saints through their fullback, Jack Campbell. He's outside the 30 before he's finally pulled to ground. We're back towards the centre through Gidney, and Callum makes 10 metres before he's tackled. Back into the centre. Parmita gets the ball out to Dudley, and easy meat for the Tigers defence. Big long coming off the back fence this time is Tamani, and he's inside the 40. They'll go to the back line this time. Parmita got support with Campbell. Campbell gets the ball away, and there's not too much room there for Tapari, and he's tackled. So the ball will go up. Reece Parmita putting the ball over the top. They let it bounce, the Tigers. Are they able to scoop it up? The ball's... No, referee has said inside the 10. Well, Tyson Tran looks like he was about to score in the corner, but the referee has said the chasers were inside the 10, in front of the kicker. And, wow, big sigh of relief for Greenacre. St Christopher's, they look on today. We'll need to keep that ball, play the balls quick. Well, they're going to find touch. Jack tries to keep the ball in, but unable to do so. So, let's see what the Tigers have got. 5 metres their side of halfway. And they give it to Gayed. He's getting up over halfway before he's finally tackled. Hebus in at dummy half. They get it 2 passes off the ruck. Good strong run from TJ. He's tackled 40 metres out from the Saints line. Alameddin's come off his chest, and away goes Saints on the counter as Gidney rushed through and was able to clean that one up. The ball now goes to Campbell. Alameddin pulls him down. No damage done. This time going to Clem. Big crowd here calling for the penalty. Not coming. As they get it out to Campbell. He's got support on his outside. They get it out to Parmita. He beats the first tackle, but he's brought down 30 metres out. Couple of tackles left in this set as they stay on that far side of the field. And this time it's to Perry going to ground. Parmita. He's got support on his outside. Gets it out to Hanny. Last tackle. Ball goes to Benson. He throws the ball out to Campbell. He's got support on his outside. Campbell, flick pass. They're going to let it play on to Tran. Did he get the ball down? No. He's going to be, well, we're going to say penalty. So, a penalty to Saints. One of the Saints players, may well have been Benson, was hit as he passed the ball. And Saints, do they take the 2 kicking into the wind, or will they just take the tap and go? Referee's calling out one of the Tigers players. No. Benson is going to take the tap. And this is Dudley, big fella. Here he comes. Comes to the first set of defenders and is tackled. They go back to the left. Benson, he's got support on his outside. And they go out to Fare. He's tackled inside the 10. Come back towards the centre. And this time it's Clem. Clem is forced back inside the 10. Saints with a couple of tackles up their sleeve. They're going to Parmita, who feeds Benson. Benson has support on his outside, and Tamani is tackled. They're going to come to Parmita again. He's got Benson. Benson has Campbell, goes past him to Tran. Tran trying to get the ball down, and they'll hold him up. Last tackle. Campbell in at dummy half. One pass off the ruck is Benson. He puts the ball on the ground, but well cleaned up by Hansa. They withstand that attacking raid. As it's time for the Tigers to roll their sleeves up, and the ball comes out to Pebis. He gets the ball out even wider to Omar Shakuri, and he's going to be manhandled over the sideline. Well, the Tigers look to have that one pretty much comfortably, just rolling the ball out of their own end, but then they decided to swing it wide, and the diminutive winger was just pushed over the touchline by a couple of strong defenders for Saints. Saints, they're back inside the 20. And Cooper Parker in a dummy half. Ball goes out to Clem. Comes to the first tackler. Was able to avoid him, but brought down. Parker gives the ball to Benson. Out to Parmita. He's got runners on his outside, but goes himself. He beats the first line. He comes to the last line of defence, and they've been able to corral him just short. Now, quick play the ball. Not a great ball, but it's picked up. Still going. Trying to get the pass away. May well have lost it. Referee says play on. Parker, Benson, they're all there. Parker will go from dummy half. But he's caught and pushed backwards. They'll have another shot from dummy half. And again. Now, what's the referee going to rule here? Inside the 10. So, Josh Hannay had a dart from dummy half. And, well, you're never going to win, as Hardy Chatter's in there talking to the referee. But, well, Saints have got to score here. They've had all the possession, and they've had all the field position. As the ball goes out to Benson back on the inside. And that's Hannay, who is held up 5 metres short of the line. Parker in a dummy half. I'll go back to the open side where Benson finds Parmita out even wider. There's only a couple of defenders out there, but they're able to tackle Fare as they head back towards the centre. And Parmita gets the ball out to Dylan Phillips. Parmita gets it to Benson, gets it to Campbell, to Tran. He's got 3 defenders in front of him. Push backwards. There's no way through this left-hand defence of the Tigers. It's been very strong. Campbell gets it back to Benson. Benson steps off the left foot. Nowhere to go. Last tackle. What have the Saints got? Ball goes out to Parmita. Long cut-out pass. They've got the numbers. 2-on-1. The ball has gone forward. And, Massi Tapari. He had support on the outside. Hit the defensive line. The ball went up in the air. And Saints, they've had their chances. Ahmed, the coach of the Greenacre Tigers, would have to be happy with how his side started in defence. They haven't had a lot of the ball, but anything that they've been able to throw at them, they've been able to defuse it pretty comfortably. So, now, try and let their big forward pack get them out of trouble here as they head back towards the centre, and the ball's gone up. And they're going to say knock on both ways. So scrum to the Tigers. Been outstanding action here at CV Kelly Park. Under 16 girls gold division, Cabramatta winning by 6. And then we had the under 16 boys division 2 Mortimer. And that was won by Mounties by a point. That went to Golden Point. And no score here in the Stirling under 16 division 2. As the Tigers from the scrum, they get it out to Omar Shakiri, and he's able to get back on the inside and beat a tackle, but not too much room for him. And again, they give the ball to El Hayek. He's up to the 40 before he's tackled. Good strong run. So they push up over halfway. They've got Saints on the back foot and rolling backwards. Ball goes out to El Chatter. And Chatter still going before he's finally brought down inside the 40. They come back towards the centre. They've got numbers on the outside. They throw the ball out to Moores. Moores gets the ball back to El Hayek. And they're only 20 metres out. Last tackle. They go to the right. El Alameddine over the top. Coming through, Jack Campbell collects it for Saints. They just needed to get that ball up a little bit higher, give the chasers a chance to come through. Ahmed El Alameddine with a little kick over the top. Big crowd here today for these 4 grand finals, as the Saints are working the ball out from their own 20. It's a good strong tackle by Taumofalau. Another strong hit by Logan. And they're still at the 30. The Saints, it's Parmita, comes to the line, tries a bit of footwork, gets over the 40. Last tackle. They're going to need a strong kick as Benson, Finn gets the ball up in the air, into the breeze. And the Tigers, they're going to come back onto the attack. Tackle 1, only 10 metres short of halfway. It's coming up to Moores, and there's a little bit of room to move for the Tigers on this side of the field. Carey, he goes for a dash from dummy half. He's inside the 30, inside the 40, trying for a quick play of the ball. And a big strong run by Hussain. They've got on a roll the Tigers. What have they got? They come the short side. They've got numbers. The ball goes to Moores, but a good strong tackle by Tran, who's trying to strip the ball. Moores hangs on to it. It is last. He might have been hurt in the tackle, Orlando Moores. The referee's going to call a stop. His knee just hit the ground. He's got a fair bit of tape on that right knee as well. And after withstanding all the early pressure, the Tigers, they've got themselves in a strong position. Come up with an attacking kick just 10 metres out from the Saints line. So, Orlando, they've dragged him to his feet, and it looks like he's ready to play the ball. Hebus at dummy half. I can see Hardy Chatter there. There's a play on and he's involved. So, Hebus finds Chatter. And he's going to just go for the pushover. Gets the ball away. They get it out to Moores. There's numbers. They've just got to get it wider. He's still going, Moores, and he's over. Well, he couldn't stand on his 2 feet after the injury. But Orlando Moores, he had a lot of work to do. 3 and 4 defenders, and he just took them all on, pushed through and scored. Good strong try by Orlando Moores, and the Tigers open the scoring. A try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. So, Orlando Moores. And Omar Hebus is going to do the kicking by the looks. But it is a very tough kick. The wind still very strong. So, it's 30-minute halves in the under 16 boys. It's Tigers 4, leading the Saints 0. Saints have had their chances. They weren't able to convert. Tigers just roll down the other end of the field. First opportunity, bang, try. It's just what Coach Ahmed Homsi would want. So, Omar Hebus. Really tough kick with the direction of the wind. Getting a fair bit of advice from the fans on the fence. Referee's called time off. Saints, they've gone side to side. There's not too much rolling forward in attack, and they've given up a pretty soft try. They look to have it covered. Moore's through. Omar taking a long time with this kick. Referee plays the clock back on. He gets it up, starts left, stays left, and it's 4-0 in favour of the Tigers. So, Saints need to, their attacks looked a little bit plain, side to side, not much go forward. Campbell hasn't been involved too much. He's been one of the stars throughout this competition as he gets us back underway and going down deep. The ball goes to Hebus. He's looking for one of his big forwards, and this is Big Bill. Abid gets the ball away, and now Kazmar still going. He pumps off another one. Finally brought to ground 25, in fact 35 metres out from his own line. So a good start to the set. The Tigers are up towards halfway on tackle 2. So they get the ball out to Hussain, and Hussain is tackled just outside the 40. Oh, no, that's no good. Bilbo Abid has dropped the ball, pushed it into Chatter, and that's a chance for the Tigers that has gone begging. So now, St Christopher's, the Saints, they've got to try and come up with something in attack. Side to side, not much else. So Reece Palmita will feed the scrum. Benson's on the left and Campbell on the right. It's the big 3 for the Saints. Oh, knock on it, dummy. Knock on at the back of the scrum. Referee says no, and they keep going. But Campbell, he's grabbed and pulled to ground 45 metres out from his own line into dummy half. Well, trying to play it. They get the ball out to Tamani. Joe's up over the halfway line. So they get the ball to Benson, who finds Kaimani Fareh, and Fareh put on his backside by Bill Abid. And again, they're going to go to Tamani down the very skinny side, and he's picked up and tackled 30 metres out from the Tigers' line. Not great service from dummy half. Big, strong defence from the Tigers. As they go to the left, Palmita. Long cutout ball to Tapari. He's got support on the outside. Campbell's back on the inside, but a high shot. And that looked like Toots Fareh out on that left wing. There's a little bit of push and shove. So they look to have support for Toots back on the inside. Jack Campbell was running off his left shoulder. In fact, off his right shoulder. Now, touch judges are in. Touch judges for this game, Chris Craig and Danny Constantine. So, referee, he's going to call out a couple of players here. It was a high shot. It's what took place afterwards that the referee wouldn't be too keen on. Still having a chat with one of the linesmen. So 4-0 in favour of the Tigers, and still plenty of time in this first half left. So Reese Parmita's heading over with Toots Farah. Yeah. It was definitely a high tackle, but it's the way Toots has jumped to his feet that hasn't kept the referee happy. So that's happened. Now we're going to see the Tigers, a couple of the Tigers players called out. Looks like it might be Ahmed Alamuddin and also Hardy Chatter. So, still getting there talking. Clock has stopped. Well, that's the end of the lecture, and it's going to be a penalty. So, time back on. Penalty to Saints. And Tapari. No, not ready. Let's do it again. As Tapari will find Justin, who again, the referee giving Tapari another mouthful and telling him what to do. So we'll kick the touch, and Massey will go again. Justin, who winds up. Oh, just hangs onto it. Caught it just in time, was able to pirouette around and push towards the goal line. They're going to come one pass off the ruck and find Dylan Phillips. He's tackled. Now, the ball comes out to Farah. He's got a player running off his shoulder. He finds him, but again, they're tackled. They haven't asked too many questions of this Tigers defence so far. As the ball comes out to Benson, he's got Parmita. Parmita, light on his feet, comes to Moores. Moores trying to ground him, and he does. So, Tamani in at dummy half. Not a great pass. Benson has to pick it up. Hebus is all over him. Last tackle. Ball now goes out to Parmita. Thought about going on his outside, but comes back through the centre. The ball goes into the in-goal area. Well, one of the chasers has been knocked off their feet. Will we see a penalty? I think we will. So one of the Saints players was rushing through to make the tackle and was hit by Omar Hebus. So there's going to be a penalty to the Saints. And it's now another chance. They've had plenty of them. They've got to score. Benson takes the tap. And the ball comes out to Dudley. And Dudley's finally tackled. He's only a couple of metres short. And they get the ball out to Benson. Long cutout ball. He's run behind his man. The referee's going to let that one play. Farah is brought to ground. They'll come back towards the centre. Parmita gets it to Campbell. Flips up over the top of Phillips, but he's able to hang on to it before he's tackled. 10 metres out. Again, not much doing. Benson steps back towards the left. He's brought to ground. Quick play of the ball? Not really. Parmita. He's got Campbell. Campbell's got Tran. Will he need him? Great flick pass. Gets it to Tran. But the defence is too strong. Great defence on the left-hand edge for the Tigers. Last tackle. Ball goes to Parmita. They get it out to Phillips, to Benson. Puts the ball through. They chase hard, but there's plenty of Tigers there. And it's picked up by Big TJ, and Kalolo gets them out of danger. Well, they've got a big problem here, the Saints, because they can't score any points. They've had a mountain of possession at the right end of the field, and they don't even look like scoring. as the Tigers work it out. And they're already at the 30. So it goes to Buabid, and Bill beats one. Gets the ball away. Good offload by Bill. As Kazma is able to hang on to the ball. From dummy half goes Hebus. Last tackle, no dummy half. Kazma gets in there on last. I don't think he realises it's last tackle, and the Saints have done a good job of wrapping that one up. Hebus went for a run on the second last tackle of the set. There was no dummy half. They lost the tackle count. Mohamed Kazma went through, picked it up, didn't realise it was last, and he's gone to ground. Now, Omar Hebus has gone to the ground with an injury to his left leg. Referee calls time off. 4-0 in favour of the Tigers. Oh, Jimmy Whitney, he's got to be having a chat to his 6 and 7 at half time. Probably not a lot more that they can do. They just need some support. They need guys like Terrell Dudley and Kaimani Farah to run through, run straight. A lot of side-to-side stuff. And the Tigers have been up to it, especially that left-hand edge. Chikeri and also Moores. The defence has been very strong. They've gone to Campbell a couple of times with Tyson Tran, the Saints, but Tigers have been awake to it. All right. So another chance for Saints. And this time it's Gidney. And he's tackled 35 metres out from his own line. And it's Jacob Zakia who's come onto the field. A little bit of size for the St Christopher's team. And they come out to Terrell Dudley. A couple of strong runs from Dudley this afternoon. And again, they'll come the short side through Benson. Kicks over the top. And he's all over that, Kazma. And Mohammed reels it in. And then steps over the ball. Well, Omar Chikuri, he did a good job to dive on that one. As Hussein rumbles up towards halfway, still going. Gets the ball away. Hebus, broken field, beats one, beats two, and finally put to ground. As Kazma gets into dummy half, and again Hussein spots a hole in the defence, runs towards it. They're inside the 30. Get the feeling the Tigers can smell blood in the water as the ball goes out to Al Alamuddin. It's picked up by Sakuru. So they've been running the changes. Peter has tackled. So the ball goes up on last. Comes wide, chased by Moores, but the ball will bounce over the sideline. And now St Christopher's have to work it out from inside their own 20. A few of the players are in trouble. Shoulder, that's Mahmoud Hussein. A couple of big runs from him in that set. He's gone to ground for the Tigers. And Joe Tamani was on his haunches for Saints, but Mahmoud's up. Might be walking towards the sideline though. A couple of strong runs by him. And, yep, Mahmoud Hussein leaving the field for Greenacre. So 4-0. They've had a mountain of possession, Saints. And crowd getting excited with one of the replacements that's being run for the Tigers as Gidney gets the ball. And he's met and doesn't offer too much of a struggle as he's brought to ground 20 metres out. They're going to go wide, and that's Farah. He's tackled, quick play the ball, still going. And Messi Tapari. Ball comes back to Parmita. And he's got Jansu running through. So they get to the 40. Little scamper from dummy half. Trying to steal possession. As the ball comes back to Benson. And this time it's Dudley. Dudley still going. He's strong. Moore's trying to cling on for dear life. They finally tackle him, but he's got inside the 30 on last tackle. Slow play the ball. Gidney from dummy half. Calling for it is Parmita. He's still going. Flick pass out to Tran. Tran's got support on the outside. Oh, he might have lost it. Yes, lost it over the line. Great defence. Parmita ruling or trying to convince the referee that the ball was stripped and it was play on. They keep trying down this right-hand side, the Saints, but Tigers have been right up to it. But big Terrell Dudley, he's causing all sorts of nightmares for this defensive edge. So the Tigers aren't in too much of a rush here. They've done a fair bit of tackling in this first half. Omar Hevis finally gets the ball out to the 20. And this is Peter Sakuru. He's put the ball down. So, not what they needed in the shadows of half-time inside the final minutes. So, I want to set this scrum quickly. The Saints, nothing doing all half. Going to blow time off. Saints are ready to pack the scrum, and there's a couple of chatters down. Hardy. A local fan suggesting that Hardy might be just getting his team a breather. He's got cramp inside the first 30. He's been in a running battle with the referee most of the game, but he's back to his feet. And his teammates have all got a big lungful of air. So, set of 6 to go until half-time. Benson's going to feed the scrum. And they're going to pack it. Clock's still off. Benson feeds it. They get the ball out to Parmita, who flicks it to Benson, who was on the run around to Campbell. Campbell got support with Tapari on his outside. They created the extra man. A little bit more enterprising by the Saints. As the ball goes to Dudley. And he's up inside the 20. They've only got a couple of tackles left with the time starting to beat them. Benson gets it to Parmita. Parmita's got Campbell. Campbell's got support on the outside. They're still trying to run through, and a good strong try by Joe Tamani. No, in the corner. He's pushed over the sideline. Wow. Touch judge right there. It is dead set where the sideline meets the try line. And that will be half-time. Well, Saints looked like they'd finally scored with Joe Tamani right on half-time. But good, strong defence by the Greenacre Tigers. And if they get away with this victory this afternoon, there's got to be special mention for that left edge in defence. They've done a mountain of work. They've constantly come that side, the Saints. The referee's just going to have a chat to a few of the Tigers. I think Hardy Chatter's one of them. So, at half-time, it's 4-0 in favour of the Tigers. The try scored by Orlando Moores. Omar Hevis missed the conversion. So, with 30 minutes left to go in this Sterling Division 2 under-16 West, Central West battle, it is Greenacre 4 leading St Christopher's 0. St Christopher's and Greenacre. Greenacre lead 4-0 at half-time. Saints will have the advantage of the breeze in the second half. Just get the feeling they're going to need a little bit of luck. They did score a few tries, 6 tries in fact, last time these two sides met, but it's just not working for them this afternoon. As referee gets us underway for the second half, Campbell goes deep, looking for a bounce towards the sideline. And lost a boot already, TJ. So plays the ball. The ball goes out to Mahmood Hussain. He's right after he left the field late in the first half. Get the ball out to Chater, and he's running up through the middle, pushing up towards halfway. Still going, Hardy. And finally brought to ground right smack bang in the middle of the field, the Dust Bowl. As the ball goes out to Bill. Buo Bede gets the ball away. He's got support, and they're going to go wide to Moores. Steps back in. He's still got that ball in the one arm, but tackled. And Saints put Moores to ground inside the 30. Ball goes to Hardy Chatter, and he's at the 20. Hebus, dummy half. I'll come back towards the centre. Buo Bede gets the ball out to El Alameddine. Ball comes out to wide on the field. Tigers still on the attack. Still going. Ibrahim Koyeda. And he's in the corner. It's a great start for the Tigers. They threw the ball out wide, and Peter Sakuru was out on the right-hand edge. He had Kuwaita with him, slipped the ball away. Kuwaita had a fair bit to do, but got over, and that's an important try just after half-time for the Tigers. A try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. 8-0 in favour of the Tigers. Not making it easy for the kickers. And Omar bringing this one back 22 metres. He's a metre or two in from touch. Right in front of the big crowd here at CV Kelly. And Greenacre have started exactly how they would have wanted in this second half. They repelled a number of challenges late in the first half from the Saints. And then first opportunity in the second half, they've broken through. They've gone around the Saints. So, Omar taking plenty of time with this kick. They lead 8-0. And Omar is going to try and knock this one over from wide. Gets the ball up, but it swings away. At the distance, not the direction. And it remains 8-0 in favour of the Tigers. What they'll be hoping for is that the big Tigers pack will start to tire towards the end of this second half, which will bring the smaller, more nimble Saints into play. Now the ball's off the mound, off the tee. Interesting talking with Ahmed Homsi, saying that the injury that they got in their semi-final just upset their rotation. They had a bad wrist injury to one of their players, one of their centres, and it just threw out their forward rotation, and did say that better prepared today for the grand final. As they work the ball out from their own 20, already up to the 25. So they come back towards the centre. Buo Bede through the centre, taking 2 and 3 with him. He's outside the 30. As the ball goes to TJ, he hangs on to it. That's Kalolo. As from dummy half goes Hebus. And he's dashed into Saints territory. It's last tackle, trying for a quick to play the ball. And referee didn't like Scott Beattie lying in the play the ball. So penalty to Tigers. And they've gone back a long way here. The Saints, they're going to kick for touch. Hebus will find touch. And they get the ball to Kalolo. And he's up inside the 20. Hebus at dummy half. Finds Chater. And Chater comes to the line and pushes sideways, but he's tackled 10 metres out. They'll go to the left-hand side of the field. And they've got the ball out very wide. They'll try and hold up Omar Shakari, but they haven't been able to. Omar. He's only little. And it's a try. Well, Omar Chakuri was in all sorts of bother on that left sideline. They had 3 or 4 players trying to push him over. And Omar just snuck between them and got the ball down. Well, 12-0. Omar's got another tough shot. But the Tigers are just going side to side here at will. And the Saints have got no answers. So, Hebus lines up from the left touch line this time. Moore scored in the left corner. We had another try through the centre. In fact, it was wide as well, which was Kuwaita in the right corner. And now Chakiri has scored in the left corner. And the boys getting a little bit of support from the fans, the Tigers. Let's see what Omar Hebus can do. He's a fan favourite, Mahmood Hussain. All right, let's see what Omar can do with this tough kick. Again, he's out 22 metres, metre in from touch on that left-hand side. He's got it up, just short. He had it on target that time. So, that try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. It's 12-0 in favour of the Tigers. They're working the ball out of their own end, not making any mistakes, Greenacre, and that's really helping their cause. Not giving St Christopher's any chance. Let's see if they can live up to the standard that they've set. And here comes Big Hussain. They love him, the locals. Mahmood gets the ball up over the 20. And now TJ Kalolo. He's through. He's through. He comes to the next line of defence. Campbell gets the ball. No, the ball gets thrown to Kazma, and it's just bounced off his shoulder. Jack Campbell was about to be steamrolled into the turf. And Big Kalolo, TJ, had support on his outside, tried to find Kazma. Campbell got in the way, and in the end, it's all come to nothing. But they're really starting to play with some flair, the Tigers. Bit of a let-off for the Saints. And no, referee says, hang on, we weren't ready for that one. So Parmita will feed the scrum again. Parker's back out there again. He's at lock. And out to Benson, who's got Campbell. And they go out even wider to Gidney. And he's tackled right on the 40. But again, trying to go round the Tigers, and they've been up for it all afternoon. So Parker in at dummy half. Ball goes to Big Dudley. And Dudley He bends back the defensive line. As it comes out to Parmita. Big hit by TJ. Well, we'll see Parmita next week. Big, strong hit as the ball comes out to Campbell. He's light on his feet, gets the ball away, still going through the middle is Tapari. And on last tackle, Saints brought to ground. Ball goes to Campbell, puts the ball through. Good, strong chase, but back there is Kazmar. And Kazmar, they're trying to drag him back into the in-goal area, and they've been successful. So a little bit of enterprising play by the Saints. We checked on Reece Parmita to see whether he remembers what he's doing. He was absolutely smashed by Kalolo, and Reece is all good. Shook it off as the Tigers take the drop out. And the ball bounces past Reece Parmita, and Toots Farah gets the ball, and they're inside the 40. They need to score soon. As strong run, this is Kaimani Farah, gets the ball away to Parker, and they're able to get the ball to Munn. As, again, another strong run from Farah. Runs into the teeth of the Tigers' defence. Parker in at dummy half. Goes back on the left-hand side. High tackle. Trying to get to ground as Tiawa. What's the referee going to say? Short. Play the ball. And now a penalty. They were all over the acting half. Cooper Parker. One of the Tigers is down after that tackle on Luka Tiawa. So they need to score and get this game back close. They trail 12-0, the Saints. So Parker has the ball. Now, they're just checking on Ahmed Al-Madine, who was the player that was down after making the tackle, but Ahmed's all good. He gives them the thumbs up, ready to go. So, straight away, they're going to go back to Tiawa, and he's only 30 centimetres out. Parker goes out to Munn, gives it to Campbell. Campbell, still going, Campbell, he'll score! Well, they needed it. And Jack Campbell just showed the ball once, twice. Defensive line. It's the first time they've been caught out all afternoon. And Jack Campbell, he tries to get his side going and scores in the corner. So that try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. And Jack Campbell trying to get his side back into the game. Again, they went wide after getting the penalty, and Jack, rather than offloading, said, no, I'll do it myself this time, and in the corner he goes. So he's taken the ball back 20 metres, and he is right on the sideline. He'd be 10 centimetres in. So 12-4 to the Tigers. Still plenty of time left, especially if they kick this one. We had Golden Point in the last game, 12-all. Mounties coming out on top, 13-12. Jack Campbell, the right footer. He's the leading point scorer in the competition. As he moves in. Oh, it's going to come back. Just short. And Jack Campbell misses. So it's 12-4 in favour of the Greenacre Tigers. Finally, the attack for St Christopher's comes to life in the second half. And we've got a game. As Omar Hebus brings the ball back to halfway. The supporters for the Saints calling for the referee to stop the clock. We're back underway through the boot of Omar Hebus. And straight away, they're going to head to the right-hand side of the field. And this time, Josh Hanney rumbles up to the 30 before he's finally tackled. They're going to go short side. No, this is Munn, and he's got support on the outside, Dudley. Dudley flings the ball out. He's got support, and that was Tyson Tran, who's brought to ground inside the Tigers half. They're starting to play a bit quicker now as the ball goes to Tiawa, and they've said forward pass. They needed to keep that roll going, couple of fast play the balls. They had the Tigers starting to roll backwards, and they've made the mistake. Ball went to Tiawa. Referee says forward. And the Tigers, they're going to try and slow this one down a little bit. They lead 12-4. Still 15 minutes to play. Plenty of time for the Saints. And they look like they've come to life. Their body language has changed as the ball goes out to Kololo. And TJ, big raging second rower, gets the ball towards halfway. Sakuru, and he's pushed backwards. As Hebus from dummy half goes out to Chatter. There's no territory being made by the Tigers. As big strong run by Joseph Boutros. Now Hebus gets it to Alameddine over the top. Campbell coming through, puts it on the toe. And somehow they're going to come back with the ball. Now, Jack Campbell kicked it through, rebounded off one of the Tigers, and the Saints come up with the ball. Well, that was more luck than fortune. But anyway, as they run through this time, Faray. And the ball's come out. No, penalty. Looked like the referee was going to let that one go. Might have got a tip from the touch judge. And penalty to the Saints. So now, I think the Saints feel like they're in this game. They trail by 8, more than 10 minutes to play. They've tried to bite off too much with the penalty kick, but it's been fumbled into touch. So it will be Saints ball. No. So we're going to come in and it will be a play the ball. Parker looking at his half saying what's happening. And they give the ball to Hanney. And Hanney gets to the 20. And this is Munn. Gets it out to Parmita. Finds Faray. He rumbles up over the 10 before he's finally brought to ground. They've got them going backwards as Munn comes to the line, shows it one way and through. They're in again. Well, look out. Here come the Saints. They've scored. Tyler Munn. He ran at the line. He looked to go to his right, but the big forwards were just starting to clock off for the Tigers, and all of a sudden it's game on. Well, hasn't Tyler Munn been an impressive injection into this Saints team? He's able to get in under the sticks and give Jack a pretty comfortable kick. So that try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. Jack Campbell, he can bring this margin back to 2. And that's what he does. Game on here at CV Kelly. It was 12-0 in favour of the Tigers, and they've gone to sleep. And with more than 10 to play, the Saints are back to 12-10 down, but coming with a wet sail. Well, it's been the order of the day here. The first game, the girls, Cabramatta had a huge lead. The Hills Bulls cut it back to win by 6. in the end, Cabramatta. Golden point for the first of the under-16 boys games, and we're back to a margin of 2. As Campbell is getting the ball out to Big Dudley, and Terrell Dudley gets it up to the 20. It's amazing. They've run some replacements in this second half, and it has really injected some spark into this attacking lineup of the Saints. That's Munn, the try scorer. Got a fair rap on him, having a chat to the coach earlier. As they get the ball out to Campbell, he dances his way through the defensive line. But again, they're getting this really fast roll on. The Tigers forwards, they're starting to tire as Benson gets the ball inside the 30 on last. They're going to go short. Munn got support on the outside. They're still going. They've plenty of room. Tamani flicks the ball back on the inside to Benson, and he'll score under the stick. Look out. Here come the Saints. Great play. Joe Tamani back on the inside. Push and shove now too. Referee getting in there. But the Tigers, they've gone to sleep. 2 distinctly different halves of football. But Finn Benson, wow, they're back in front. They've hit the front for the first time today, in fact. And that try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. Well, they went the short side. How good's this Tyler Munn? He's just... Coach told me to keep an eye on him. He's only a young bloke. He's got another year. He's from the 15s. And, wow, he scored a try. They went the short side with him. Found Tamani out on that right edge, flicked back on the inside. And as a good 5'8" should be, Finn Benson there, waiting for the pass. Now, referee, touch judges, and also the in-goal assistants. There's a meeting taking place. So, looks like someone's been called back. Could be Reese Palmita. Yep. They're going to have a chat to Reese. Now, Jack Campbell's going to move the ball across. They've also called out, I think it's Tamani. Yeah, Joe's been called down. And also one other, Dudley. Big Terrell. So what's happened? I didn't like something. And Tamani, who flicked the ball back on the inside. And the referee's got them all in to have a chat with them. So the referee wouldn't have liked all that after the try interaction between the two teams. We don't want this blowing up. So just had a quick chat with them both. Joe and Terrell will head back past halfway. So will Reese. And Jack will line up to stretch this lead. Well, do the Tigers have anything left in the tank? They got out to a 12-0 lead, and now they trail 14-12, about to be 16-12. Jack can take a bit longer with this kick if he wants. Clock's in under 10 minutes now. And he's having a good look at this one. Moves in. Yep. Add the extras. 16-12. Well, you'd swear that two sides have swapped jerseys at half time. It's chalk and cheese. The Saints, to what they showed in the first half, they're running hard. They got their spark back. Tyler Munn's got them going forward rather than sideways. And it's game on. 16-12 in favour of the Saints as the ball goes down deep. And Parmita is able to catch that one and gets the ball out to Clem. Gee, there's some big hits now. Let's hope all the young fellas keep their heads as the ball comes out to far 8. And he's over the 30. Parker at dummy half to Parmita to Munn. And he gets the ball out to Dudley. And Big Terrell. He's a good player. Slow play the ball. Parker now. What are they going to rule? Yeah. Look, it was Mustafa El Hayek was just camped in the play the ball for no reason. The referee didn't like it. And the Saints, they get a penalty. And Jack Campbell goes deep. And again, 35 out from the Tigers line. This would be the final nail in the coffin if they score here. Parker to Dudley. And Dudley busts through the first line. Quick play the ball. Referee says no, knock on. No, Terrell. You had the advantage, you had the momentum. You just have to get up and play the ball. And he's put the ball on the ground. It's come out from under his palm and referee says knock on. 7.5 to play. Saints 16, Tigers 12. They haven't had the ball for a long time, the Tigers. They've got to get their big forwards up going forward. As TJ, he is one that can go forward. Kalolo, quick play the ball. And from dummy half goes Kazma. And Kazma's into Saints territory. As Moores comes looking for work. Try scorer in the first half. Slow play the ball now. Referee lets Saints get away with a bit there. Hussain gets the ball away. Second phase play. Chatter. He's tackled 30 metres out. Come back towards the centre. Buabid. He's good at offloading but can't on that occasion. Sakura's got his hand up. He wants the ball on last tackle. The ball goes to Alameddine. Up in the air, not deep enough. Sakura is going to let Saints take the ball and then try and bring him to ground. As they give it to Fare. And, oh, he's lost it. So look out. Here come the Tigers. They spread the ball to Sakura straight away. He's got the ball in his big hand. Can't get it away. He's going to succumb in the tackle. So, 25 metres out. What have they got? Sakura plays it. Goes to Hussain. He gets the ball away. The ball goes to Kalolo. He's tackled. Didn't go anywhere on that play. And they'll go to the left again to Chater. And he's through. He's got the ball away. Long ball out to El Hayek. He's got support on the outside. Throw the ball backwards. It's cleaned up. And doing a good job, El Hayek. Brings the ball back in. They get the ball to Hussain. He beats the first line. Gets through the second. This will be a quick play, the ball. Fare in around the legs. And from dummy half goes Hebus. They get the ball to Buobid, who gets the ball out even wider. Just short of the line. Chance here. They come back to Big Bill Buobid, who gets the ball away to Hebus under the sticks. Wow! What a game! What a ball! Bill Buobid got the ball away to Omar Hebus and in under the posts. What a ball game. 16 all, kick to come. That try brought to you by Omnia Business Solutions for all your accounting, bookkeeping, consulting and payroll needs. Now, someone's let the Tigers know there's a game on. The Tigers fans trying to rev their players up. There's less than 5 to play. They should go back in front. Omar Hevis in under the sticks. Okay, well, he's got this to put his side in front. We know how long he likes to take over his kicks as well. So we've got a bit of time to fill. Don't forget, the under-16 Gold's not too far away. Lewis will be back for that game. You can see Winnie up the far end, warming up for their grand final. The clock, have they stopped it? I think they might have. Yep. So, Omar, he scored the try. Can he put his side in front? He takes a long, long time over these kicks. It's the easiest one he's had all afternoon. He's going to move in and converts. So, all of a sudden, we have a game. It is 18-16. And this is going to be an exciting finish. Will they go short? You'd think they'll go long. Make them... No, they're going to go short. So, Hebus takes the ball. The Tiger supporters baying for a penalty after a strong hit from Massi Tapari. But most importantly, the Tigers have got it 40 metres out from their own line. As Hussain gets up and goes again. He's over halfway. Did he hang on to it? No. Oh, Mahmood. Okay, so we're inside 3 minutes. The Tigers lead 18-16, but the Saints will have a full set of 6 inside the Tigers' half. Now, there's a meeting of Saints going on. Plenty involved. Parmita's there. Benson too. And so Jack Campbell. So the Brains Trust, what have they come up with? Some cracking games of football, but you'd expect that being grand final day. The referee waves time back on. Benson comes to the first line of defence, and Haiti Chater all over Benson. Benson gets a good taste of the CV Kelly dirt. Parmita this time. Nah, wrong guy's running the football. They did this in the first half. As they go out to Munn. That's the guy who needs the ball. Light on his feet. Shows it both ways. And he's inside the 40. Ball comes to Parmita. Gives it to Campbell. And Campbell inside the 30. Into dummy half is Parker. Munn. They hang on to him this time. Tyler Munn. Last tackle. They're a different side when he touches the ball. Parker from dummy half. What's he got? He's going to try himself. Referee says, well, turnover. A referee put the whistle to his mouth. I thought, look out. Parker may well have earned his side a penalty. And now, is that Mahmood Hussain? He's grabbing at a shoulder. The referee says, let's stop the clock. Minute 52. So both sides are going to get the ball with less than 2 to play. But the Tigers, they'll fill the lungs here. Don't think they're going to be too expansive. They'll try and hold the ball for 6. Put a kick in over the top. And make the Saints go 80 metres to snatch a victory. All right. Tigers with it. And they go to TJ. Kalolo. Tackled on the 10. And now he's got a cramp. Now, what's the referee going to do here? He's going to call time off. Now, TJ Kalolo Well, he's also giving them a chance to catch their breath in defence as well. But TJ will play the ball. And Hebus in at dummy half. He could throw a blanket over the forward pack of the Tigers. And Hussein, will he get to his feet? Yep. Hebus gives it to TJ again. The legs are working now okay, as he's up to the 20. And not too much room there for Saba. And he'll play it. Still a minute 15 to go. It's the Tigers by 2. Moores running sideways. Gidney goes, come here. Oh, now Moores has grabbed at his leg. Referee blows time off again. Wow. We've had a few of the Tigers players injured as the clock's wound down, but Orlando's to his feet, which is good news. And from dummy half, they're going to go blindside. Omar Chakiri on last tackle. It's now the Saints' ball. Crazy. 50 seconds inside the 30. What was that? All right. The ball goes to big Terrell Dudley. And Dudley's tackled. Give the ball to Munn. Yep, he's got it. No, he's going to give Parmita the ball and out to Campbell. Campbell still going towards the sideline. They'll drag him down inside the 10. The Tigers, they're tired. They're out on their feet. What have the Saints got? The ball goes to Hanny. Hanny tackled. Still a couple of tackles left. We've not long to go on the clock. From dummy half, they'll go to Munn, who gets the ball out to Benson. Benson's got support on the outside. Campbell, he's on this side of the field now. He's gone from the left to the right. Not long to go. Last tackle, surely. They go the short side. They're going to go for the pushover try. Throw the ball back. It's still going. The Tigers have it. They'll win. They'll hang on. It's a win for the Greenacre Tigers. Time has beaten the St Christopher Saints. And now push and shove after full time. We don't need that, boys. It's been a great display of rugby league. But what a performance by the Tigers. They led 12-0. They trailed 16-12. And then somehow they'd copped a left and a right to the jaw. They were on the canvas and somehow back to their feet to knock the Saints out with a try in the concluding stages of the game. Well, both coaches would be extremely proud of their team. Now, the referee, we're not over yet. We haven't had the full-time whistle. We've got touch judges in. We've got in-goal assistants in. So the touch judges have been called in. What is going to be made of this? Got to assume they blow full time and Tigers win the premiership. And that's exactly what has happened. Congratulations to the Greenacre Tigers. They are the premiers for the 2024 Central West Division 2 in the under-16s, the Sterling Division. Well done to the boys. Tries to Omar Chakiri, also Ibrahim Kuwaita, Orlando Moores and Omar Hebus. Hebus kicked 1 from 4 for their 18 points. And for St Christopher's 16, tries to Jack Campbell, Finn Benson and also Tyler Munn. Campbell kicked 2 from 3. And a very exciting game of football, with the Tigers running out winners 18 points to 16. And, well, man of the match will be an interesting decision. TJ Kalolo's had a big game for the Tigers. Also Omar Hebus. Big Bill Buobeed played well. And Mahmoud Hussein put his hand up too. Haiti Chatter was in everything the Tigers did, but TJ Kalolo really got them going forward when they looked done and dusted. So congratulations to the Greenacre Tigers. They run out winners 18 points to 16. Still one game to come. And Lewis Shepherd will be back soon for the fourth and final game today.